Little Cove Resort, cabins and campground. Arnie and Mary Miller. I've got to tell you, in the week that I've been here with my family, I am pretty much convinced that this is Michigan Upper Peninsula's best kept secret for the last 35 years. Arnie and Mary have been running this place from their humble little home here. You drive around to the other side of the house here to the back, you see the lake, and they've got 5 cabins, well actually 4 now. 4 cabins that were built in about the 50s, renovated, put back together, spruced up, very comfy, very cozy. And I gotta tell you, one of the things that really impressed me and my wife, because she's a germaphobe and all that, is how little bugs and critters and stuff like that there are. Seriously, in the week that we've been here, and we're gonna be here, we got here last Saturday. We got here July 14th. We're here until the 21st July 2018. In the week that we've been here, we might have seen 2 or 3 ants a day. That's it. Pretty impressive, especially for my wife. Looking down one of the 2 docks, that's our cabin right there. Got a place for kids and all that. Little fire pit and the cabins. So you have access to these boats along with motors that you can rent. Good fishing out here. You also have access to the pontoon boat out there, also for rent. Now, I spent the whole day out there on the pontoon with the wife, and I didn't catch a flippin' thing. So I came up here and I told Arnie, I said, Arnie, there aren't any fish in this lake, I'm telling you. And Arnie looked at me and he laughed. And this is what he did. So apparently there's fish out here in them there waters. There's a little breeze going, so I'm hoping that I'm shielding the mic with my body if it's sufficiently enough so you don't get all that wind noise in this little video segment. But I definitely wanted to put something together to show folks a little bit more about Little Cove Resort, because when I was doing my research, I did not find anything. And that's one of the reasons why I'm saying that this is probably, or is, the Upper Peninsula's best kept secret. This place is quiet and peaceful. Let me find a place out of the wind. I want you to take a moment and just listen to how quiet and peaceful it is. And this is the way it is day in and day out. When we got here last weekend, last Saturday, that was probably the busiest we've seen the lake. And in all seriousness, there was probably only 3 or 4 boats out there anchored and fishing. And every now and then some kayakers would go by. But if you take a moment right now and just listen, and I know the mics on these little cameras are pretty sensitive. So you take a moment and listen. It's about 7:30 in the morning right now, but this is seriously how loud it is. Every day, every hour. It's peaceful and it's quiet. And this is the place to go if you want to disconnect and disengage. Wi-Fi signal, and well, there's no Wi-Fi signal. Cell phone signal is really, really spotty. And in fact, in the time that I've been here, I've only found about 2 places where it's reliable enough to give you a 4G signal and for you to connect with with civilization, if you will, if you must. But I got to tell you, this is not the place to come if you want to get loud, drunk, and stupid. This is where you want to come if you want peace and quiet, just you and God, you and nature, and just have some peace and quiet. This is the place to come for that. I won't tell you where the 2 spots are for the 4G signal. You'll just have to come up here for yourself. Standing in the middle of the open field here, looking north back at the main house where Mary and Arnie live, and then we're going to pan around, take a look at the cabins again. Again, I can't stress enough how comfortable and cozy they are, and clean. Again, barely any critters and vermin and bugs and things like that. Hookups for trailers and mobile homes, and then straight ahead what appears to be a glorified outhouse is actually a fish cleaning station. Looking east across the fire pit to my cabin, and then just panning around here to take a look at this area that was cleared out for the kids. Arnie tells me that back in the day when they first took possession of the property, this area right here was filled with shrubs and stumps and trees and garbage and junk, and he's cleared it out. It looks good. Let me tell you a little bit more about our cabins, and we'll go inside and take a look here a little bit. But again, they're very comfy, very cozy, built in the 50s, renovated, spruced up, put back together again lovingly by Arnie and Mary, and really cozy. The rooms, like this, I got a 2-bedroom cabin right here. Both rooms are roughly 11 feet by 11 feet with decent sized closets. You got a little bathroom, which I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the water pressure in it. Little bathroom built, shower set up right next to the water heater, so you have hot water like that. Boom. Water pressure is good. You gotta, again, these cabins are fully furnished. The only thing you need to bring is your own groceries, maybe toilet paper, some things like that. However, there's going to be a lot of stuff you're going to find in here left behind by previous campers, some food, condiments, spices, and stuff like that. But otherwise, you're all set. And I'm sure we'll leave behind a couple things here for the next folks, just passing it on. Very comfortable, very comfy. The decor from the 50s and 60s. I mean, it's a nice little throwback. Again, this isn't no 5-star ritzy touristy place at all. This is definitely a place to come. It's cozy, it's comfortable, it's quiet, to come and disconnect and disengage for at least a week. So folks, there you have it, Little Cove Resort, just west of Gould City, Michigan, up in the Upper Peninsula. Again, I'm convinced that this is the best kept secret in the last 35 years up here in the state of Michigan. Give Mary and Arnie a call. There's an email address on their webpage, but they don't really email. Just give them a call, talk to them directly. An awesome, awesome couple in their early 70s. Come on up here, disengage, disconnect from the rest of the world for about a week, recharge your batteries. I promise you, you're not going to regret it.